Hey guys, welcome to my shop. My name is Pierre from Am Spyder Accessories.com. It's a full house. It's really packed in the shop today. We're getting ready for this season. It's the end of April. May is just around the corner, and that's when we start to ride here in Quebec, Canada. I'm here to talk about our brand new product. It's our beautiful lower side grills for the RT series. I say lower side grills because they go where your feet are when you either got the floorboards on the 214 and up, or if you have your peg, when you reach out, you got those two holes there. Well, this is where those grills go. And everybody's gonna be happy because these fit. See all the nice bends we got in there? This is a right-hand side, and this would be the left-hand side, just little differences in there. And they fit from 2010 all the way to 2017 and up. These are replacement grills, so they're not add-ons. You don't tie them on to what's already there, what's not there for the earlier models. These are actually replacement grills. They come for now in our beautiful RT logo and the Spyder logo that you guys know so well from our front radiator grills, the one that go on the 214 and up. So if you got a 214 and you've bought these grills from us, and a lot of you have, you can now get the matching side grills. And for those of you who had a 210 to 213 and you said, Pierre, how come I don't get grills? I want grills. Well, at least now we're starting to have grills for the 2010 to the 2013 RT series. It took us a little while to bring out the grills. Why? Well, we put a lot of thought into it. We wanted to make a grill that would fit all models, and that was really hard to come up with something that was nice, you know, aesthetic, good looking to look at, and within a reasonable price range as well. We think we were able to do that with these beautiful grills. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do the installation on a 210 to 213, but I'm also going to show you the installation on a 214 and up. So same grills, just a little difference on how we're going to do the installation. I wasn't sure if I was going to show you straight away because we do come out with a lot of new stuff, you know, every week and every month. But in those boxes behind me, I did get some requests. As soon as we put these grills on, it was about a week ago, 10 days ago, we started selling lots of them, but also from the riders that have bought in the past, the gunmetal gray, they wanted a darker grill on the side, and you know you are, I'm gonna show you something. So, da-na-na-na. So we did get them made with our nice gunmetal gray. Installation is going to be really quick. We're talking a couple of minutes on each side, so within 5 to 10 minutes you've already got your grills on your Can-Am Spyder. To be able to do this, you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need one of these little screwdrivers, square screwdrivers. It's the green one, not the red one, not the black one. The green one is the smallest one, so you're going to need one of these. You're also gonna need one of these octagon bits. That's a 6, like a stop sign. It's got 6 sides, and it's size 1/8. So you're gonna need that little bit as well. You're gonna need a 3/8 key, and you're also gonna need a 1/16 drill bit. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the side panel. Now I'm going to be working on the left-hand side, and when I say left and when I say right, well, you got to take into consideration if you're sitting on the Can-Am Spyder. That's how you tell you're right to your left. So you're sitting on the bike, right? Here we go. And this is the left-hand side. So let's go ahead and remove that panel. Now, there are no screws actually holding it down. They're just little plastic pins into a rubber hole. So there's a clip here, so just where my finger is. So you want to just get underneath there and then pop out that little clip. It's like the plastic has got a little hook like this, and it's just inside. So what I did is I lifted up the plastic just to be able to release this here. Now there's going to be a hole with a push pin here, and another one here, and one on this side. Now this is the easiest one to see. So this is where you have the piece with the Can-Am. You can just go ahead and pull on that like that a little bit, and that comes loose, and then you'll really feel where the other two are, and you can just pull on it there and then pull on it here. You try to get your hand, see where the hole, where the pins are here, right? So you try to get your hand behind it, so when you pull on it, you're not making the, you know, the plastic bend too much. You're getting some good torque. Working on the left hand side, you're going to need actually just two things from this little bag that's going to be provided for you. All right, well, the first one is going to be the black push pin. All right, so you're going to need that, and you're also going to need, let me get in there, one of these little black screws. And you're also going to need your drill bit, because we're going to drill a little hole. So this is the original grill from BRP. To remove it is really simple. All you have to do is pull it forward a little bit and towards the front at the same time, and it's just going to come right out, because it's the only thing holding it down are these two pins here. The first part of the installation, we're going to be working on this part that's right here. This is actually one of the three places where you insert that side panel. We're going to work on the one that's on the right hand side. I'm going to zoom in here. I'm going to try to keep my finger on there. Here we go. Try to be steady. Mine's already been pre-drilled, of course. As you can see the little hole there? Well, this is what we're going to try to do. So we're going to be going in. I've got my little screwdriver here. So here, as you can see, you got a lip, right? This is rounded off right there. So where the round part finishes and the straight starts, we're going to go in about 5/8. And when you look at this, this is 12 o'clock. This is 3, 6, 9. So you're at 9 o'clock and drawing a straight line from there to there. This is 9 o'clock, right? And this is where, about 5/8 of an inch, this is where we're going to make that small incision with a drill bit, the 1/16. So all we're going to do is pre-drill. I've, in the past, used a small electrical screwdriver like this one here, okay? Just a small, it will do the job, because this is rubber, so it's really, really easy to drill a hole in. Once you've drilled your hole, now we're going to take the left-hand side grill. We've got a hole here. You're going to take this push pin that we've provided you with. You're going to line this up here and line it up with the hole that's just down here. Let me just zoom back out here. There we go. So in there, the hole that's just right here, and we're just going to push that in there. All right, that's perfect. Let me just back up the camera a little bit, see if that helps. All right, now you've got your hole here, and we're going to be taking that screwdriver that we talked about and one of those little black screws. So here we go. Now the slot at the bottom is made to give you a little bit of play like that, and this one here also, so you can go in and out to your liking when we're going to put back our side panel. So the grill is on the inside right here, as you can see, and here it finishes up perfectly with where the panel is going to go. So on the right hand side, this is what it looks like. You have a grill that's up here, but that's actually one whole piece, which includes the bottom part that's right there on the inside. I'm going to get my fingers in there and just point it out. So you have this part here, and the part at the bottom here is actually just one old grill. So we're going to start by removing the side panel and then removing that grill so we can work there. To remove this here, you're going to have a push pin to remove here. I've already removed that. And now the grill, you're going to have to wiggle it all the way down, a little bit down, so you can pull it up again. So we're going to have to try to get in there. You got to push this a little bit towards you. And now, all right, so you can see here it's really tight to be able to get it out. So don't worry if you're feeling that you have to wiggle a little bit, you will have to do that. And once you've done that, you can just go ahead and pull it out. Once again, working on the right hand side, and you can see here that we've already pre-drilled, but this gives you a good indication of where it goes. It's actually the same thing as the other side. Now you're going to go now this side, instead of being at 9 o'clock, you're going to be at 3 o'clock, and you're still going to go out in about 5/8 of an inch. Our set of grills goes ahead and replaces the top part. We didn't worry about this one here because we felt that if we made another grill for here, you'd have two grills on one side and one on the other, and it just didn't look very nice. So we wanted balance between the two sides. We don't see a need for this here. And when you look at your Spyder, when you're going to have both grills, you're going to have a hole on this side here. Well, it doesn't show very much, and it looks way, way better in our opinion to have matching grills on each side and not having a 2+1. So you simply go in and insert the grill this way, and we're going to be sitting it on the ledge right here, okay? Now, when our hole has been made up top, before you start putting this here and securing this side here, we want to go ahead and put a screw right in there so our grill can stay still. At the start of the video, I was talking about the tools that were needed. I forgot to mention that you're going to need a 3/16 drill bit just like this one. Why? You can see where I've already punched a hole for you guys, so you can see a little bit what we're trying to do is that this part here, which is beautifully lined up here, you'll just go in about 1/2 inch, okay? And in the center of this, in this, you can see the little piece here. This is 1 inch. You'll go dead in the center of that, about 1/2 inch inside, and this is where we're going to pre-drill just a little bit of a hole. Once you've drilled your hole, you're going to use the 3 remaining pieces that we've provided for you. You're going to use the screw that we're just going to put in here. (2010 to 2013 is the Spyder I'm going to do from now on. The one that you just saw was a 214 and up. Well, they look a little bit different when you take off the side panel, but they fix the same way. They all secure the same way. It's just that when you take off the panel, it'll look a little bit different. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this is the side panel of a 2010 RTS. You can see my floorboards and you know, the side panels, and there's been quite a few things done to it, but just so you can, let me zoom in here and show you that the side panel from the outside is still going to look the same. Now let me show you inside. The only difference is what it looks like, as insulation is exactly the same. Now on these models, you're going to have where you check your oil, right? And that's still going to be accessible to you. You can see that. Let me zoom in again here. All right, so this is where I put my hand, and this is where you check your oil. So you still, with your left hand, you still have access to that without removing your grill all the time. But if you want to remove it, you'll have just a screw here and the push pin to remove at the same time. So looks a little bit different, but it still fits the same way. So I've gone ahead and removed the side panel. Just don't forget about the clip here and the 3 pins that go in there. Now this is what it looks like inside. The only difference is that you have this piece right up here, but this piece actually will clear that. So once you've put that on there, and we've made this piece so it actually goes on the inside like that. And this side panel here, I may have forgotten to tell you on the other side, can go on the outside. It just makes it more stable. Instead of pushing it in this way, It actually goes a little bit on the outside like that, and this is go on the inside. And as you can see, we really have a perfect fit here. So once again, you go ahead and drill that hole right through here, so you can put that little screw with the lock washer in the lock in the nut in the back, and you'll go ahead and put the incision here like we did here, drill a little hole and put those two in. And once it's there, you'll be able to move this a little bit back and forth so you get that perfect fit here and there, and you'll still have the same adjustment on this side. So that'll take you maybe about a minute just to see how you want it. You'll put the panel on and you'll see how that perfect fit is for you. That was easy enough. That was the installation video for our 2010 to 2017 and up RT lower side grills. They of course match our front radiator grills that we have for the 214 and up. And we also have, watch for coming videos, we're gonna have front lower side grills and front center grills as well. And we also have windshield grills. I mean, that's a lot of grills, I know, but if you go on the website, you go on Can-Am SpyderAccessories.com, there's a place where it says RT Spyder. In that, you have a scroll down menu, you have the Spyder Grills section. You go in there, you'll get pictures, you'll get videos, you'll get everything you need to know about our grills. So, one thing that I will leave you with, when you do the installation, it really is that easy. There's just one place you have to be careful, is when I refer to drilling the hole, whether it's at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, depending on which side of the bike you're on, and I say, well, go in about 1/2 inch to 5/8. You're better off going in 5/8 to 3/4 than be 1/2 inch to 3/8. So you're better off going in deeper than not deep enough, because if you're not deep enough, when you go ahead and put that side panel back on, you may hit the grill and your panel won't clip. So you're better off going in deeper in, and when you put the panel, you're sure that it's going to fit, and then you can play around with that to come back if you want to make it a cleaner, if you want, or a more tight fit. But once again, you're better off going 5/8 to 3/4 than 1/2 inch to 3/8. If you can't put your side panel back on, it's because you didn't go deep enough when you made the hole. So you take your grill off, you do a little small hole further down, and then you'll be able to fit that side panel. Once again, thanks very much for watching, guys. Go on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. You want to find us on Facebook as well with SpyderAccessories.com on Facebook. Why? Because we have a lot of prizes, and we just gave away $1,000 worth of gift certificates about a couple of weeks ago. So if you don't want to miss out on the next draw that we're going to have this summer, I promise something big. Well, go subscribe to the YouTube channel and like our Facebook page. My name is Pierre Poliquin, and you've been watching Can-Am SpyderAccessories.com and Spyder TV.